Hello and welcome back. I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's real use review, we are going to take a look at the Flint and Tinder cabin flannel overshirt and the Flint and Tinder heritage wool snap jacket. Now, Huckberry did send me both these products as samples for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I do not share this content with Huckberry prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there will be affiliate links in the description box down below. If you're considering buying either of these products or anything else from Huckberry, please consider using those links. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do earn a small commission from that sale. Now the money goes back in the channel, how we produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. So Flint and Tinder, I don't need to say much on them. You hear me talk about them a lot because they are genuinely one of my favorite brands. They are the Flint and Tinder product was what started my partnership with Huckberry. One of my all-time favorite jackets is the Flint and Tinder Wax Trucker. So yes, I talk about them a lot because I actually, honest to God, love the brand, and I don't think I've had a bad product from them. Now, these are two products I've actually been looking at for a while, and the cabin flannel overshirt was actually a request several times that I take a look at it. But usually when they're requesting it, I either just requested a box or it wasn't that cold. But today and yesterday, it's been above 40 degrees, but for the past like 6 weeks, the warmest it had been, I think, was about 28 degrees. And last weekend we had a cold snap. That was the coldest temperatures we've had since, I believe, 1997. We had wind chills of minus 15 to minus 25, and it was bad. I was out there in a bunch of it. So I did experience it. It was not fun, but both of these products were very key for these cold temperatures that we've been having, because I've been wearing them like this. I'm wearing them as layers. The cozy cabin overshirt, I've been wearing this generally like this. This is just the shirt I happen to have on today, which is a selvage denim button down and over a t-shirt, and then I have it over that. And this is basically how I went for groceries, because it's a little bit warmer today, so I just threw the cozy cabin flannel over it. But had it been, 10, 20 degrees cooler, I would have probably just tossed the heritage wool snap jacket on over that, because that's been one of my go-tos. I've been layering. That's what I've been leaning a lot into, the layers this winter. And this is one of the layers I have been going with quite a bit, because I think these two products, they're made for each other. They both have those vintage camping vibes. Like, honestly, I picture an old Filson ad of like a lumberjack, and I see these would fit into that ad perfectly. And I've honestly been looking for a vest that was similar to this for a long time, similar pattern and everything, and I haven't been able to find the vest. And I stumbled upon this probably early in the fall when it hadn't been that cold, and I was like, that is awesome. I need to come back to that when it actually is cold enough to wear it. And luckily I requested it when I did, because it has been a godsend, really, because the wool it's warm. Here's a clip of me actually wearing it when it was probably, I think, 4 degrees.
Yes, that says -4.
And I decided what better way to test out the Flint and Tinder heritage wool snap jacket and the cabin flannel. I'm also wearing it over a Gustin cone denim shirt, than to test it out in freezing cold temperatures with the wind chill again of -11, because I wanted to see how warm this wool jacket actually is. And honestly, I was putzing around in the yard. I'm in the office, I'm about to go into work, but beforehand, I was actually taking my Red Line Rally submission photos. Our recycle bin has overflowed because, I don't know if you can see the white balance. Yeah, there is at least a foot, probably close to 15 inches in places of snow outside, so they have not picked up recycles for the past couple of days. They blew all over my yard, and I was dressed like this, putzing around my yard in the snow, and I was actually, my hands were cold because I stupidly didn't put gloves on, but I was fine. I was comfortable with -4 wind chill, -11 with this exact setup right now. So yeah, I think the cold test is great. Extended periods of time, I would probably wear like a deck jacket or a pea coat, but for going to work and just doing some things outside, the wool, the heritage snap wool jacket, combining, like I said in my unboxing, I thought that these would pair well together, and they are pairing great together for the sub-zero temperatures. So yes, I have actually worn these in cold temperatures, and I have been combining them quite a bit since I've gotten them, because once again, it has been cold. These past 2 days, the first days, it has been warm, and luckily we needed it because we still have like a foot of snow out there from like 2 weeks ago because it's been so cold. That stuff has not melted. So I've been dealing with snow and cold, and these two have been layers that I have been wearing pretty much constantly since I got them. Now, the Flint and Tinder cabin flannel overshirt comes in at $178 USD. It is available in 8 different color options, seen here in the forest and maple plaid. It features double chest utility pockets. It is made from 60% cotton and 40% polyester. It uses Corzo nut buttons, and it is made in China. And the Flint and Tinder Heritage Wool Snap Jacket comes in at $298 USD. It is only available in this shadow plaid colorway. It features snap button closures, 2 snap closure dump pockets that have hand warmer pockets beneath them. It is made from 75% wool and 25% polyester, and it is also made in China. And for point of reference, I am 5'9", roughly 180 to 185 pounds, and I am wearing both of these products in a size large. Now for the cabin flannel overshirt, Huckberry does say that you can wear this as a top layer, as a mid layer, or wear it solo. And I have tried it as all 3, but I prefer to use it as kind of a top layer or a mid layer. Again, layering it either over another button-down shirt or wearing it in conjunction with the Heritage Wool Snap Flannel. These two, I think, they complement each other well, and they work well together to help you when it is like 4 degrees outside. I will say the only thing that I don't like about this shirt is because I'm wearing it more as an overshirt, I wish it had hand warmer pockets. It doesn't have any belly pockets, as I call them, or the hand warmer pockets. I think that would make this a little bit more utilitarian, and it does feel, it is thick, it does have a much thicker feeling to it than even like a heavyweight flannel. So this is mostly how I have been wearing it. I think I wore it one time when I first got it as just a solo flannel, and it worked fine for that, but it is a pretty heavyweight flannel. So I've mostly been wearing it either like this as the top layer with another button down, or if it's colder, as a mid layer in conjunction with the wool snap flannel. I think I might have also thrown a vest over this as well, but I think that, again, these complement each other. So if I'm wearing this as a mid layer, I'm wearing it in conjunction with the Heritage Snap wool jacket. They just work really well together, both cosmetically, and they function well together with the way the materials are made. They just work well to keep you warm when it's pretty cold outside. Now for the Heritage Wool Snap Jacket. Again, this is something that's been on my radar for a while. I started out looking for a vest in basically a very similar, if not identical, plaid pattern. Stumbled upon this, thought that was really good, and kind of earmarked it till it got a little bit cooler. And I think I requested it at the perfect time because it has, again, been a very, very good layer for me to wear recently. Now, one thing I really, really like about this is these dual pockets. So we have our hand warmer pockets that I think are necessary on a coat or jacket, but we also have these snap closure dump pockets. So this has been quite handy. I can put my car keys or my gloves or something in here and snap it closed, and then if I go to, say, a restaurant where it's bench seating and I have to take my jacket off and just throw it on the seat, I now have my things secured inside my pockets. So I really, really like that. And I always like side access hand warmer pockets. Again, absolutely necessary in my opinion to have on a jacket, that you have hand warmer pockets. And these are just much more comfortable if you're just putting your hands in your pockets than doing dump pockets, the side access. So having dual pockets is really, really nice. And again, really, really love this colorway. Complements the cabin flannel perfectly. I think these are perfect complements of each other. They both fit in, just feel like they're that nice vintage vibe. Now, the one issue I had with this jacket was sizing. Now, I have generally been getting the bulk of my jackets in a size large, so by default, I requested this in a large, and it is a bit oversized on me. And I did ask my wife's opinion, and she said it does look okay. I mean, it didn't look too big, but the more I see myself in it, I think it is a little bit oversized. It's a little bit baggy on me. I could have gotten away with a size medium in this. The flip side of that is, because I really have been leaning into the layers, it has actually worked out well to have it a little bit oversized, so I can fit multiple layers underneath this. But if you see me as I am now, wearing it just over a regular button-down shirt, it does look a little bit big on me. And because it does have this dual pocket, you do get a little bit of a bulge from the hand warmer pockets, and it does make the jacket look a little bit wider. So if you are on the fence size-wise, I think it would be a safe bet to size down in this particular jacket. I think it would just fit overall and give you a better silhouette. Now, one thing that I love about both these products, and I think every single jacket, coat, and shirt jacket needs, is a locker loop right here. These are almost absolutely necessary. I've come in the past 1.5 to 2 years realized that if they don't have it, I won't wear the jacket or coat as much. And that's because I, just like I'm sure a lot of you, have a coat rack downstairs by the door so I can grab my coats as I'm walking out the door and put them on the coat rack when I come in the door. And if I don't have a locker loop to hang them on, you gotta hook it over with like the collar, and this is bulky, so there's a lot of material here. And then when you come back, it's on the ground. Your jacket, your coat on the ground, which is also, if you're probably like me, you have a area, we call it the mudroom. It's really like the laundry room is the back door. It's this time of the year, there's dirt, there's salt, there's a bit of mud because it's always snowing or raining. And now my coat or my jacket, it's laying on the ground in the mud, and that sucks. And sometimes when you're trying to hang it, it just keeps falling. Trying to hang it and falling. So if it doesn't have a locker loop, I won't even wear it. I'll hang it up in the closet that's in the kitchen, and then I forget that it's there because now it's hung up in the closet. And sometimes I forget that I have that jacket or coat because I don't reach for it, because I go for the ones that are right by the door because they have a locker loop that I can hang. And both of them have it. The cabin flannel also has a locker loop. So these are both things that I will generally just hang up and leave them right by the door. I guess this might not technically be a locker loop because it is the tag that says the classic fit, but I've been hanging it by this and it has been fine. So I'm considering this a locker loop, and I've been hanging both these up downstairs by the door because, again, I've been wearing the flannel as more of an outer layer or a mid layer in conjunction with the wool snap flannel when it's that cold out. But really, both these products, they're great. Again, they complement each other well. Vintage camp vibes, and they're comfortable. They got a vintage vibe to them. They look good together, and they're comfortable to wear, and they keep me warm when it's cold outside. So if you're looking at either of these, and I think at the time of filming, both these are on sale right now, I would jump on them because this is something that is going to last quite some time. Both these great products, think that are both something that you should look into, especially if you're into heritage wear. These certainly fit the bill. So that, I hope this video helped you out just a little bit. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.